first came out, a lot of people were talking about how Windows PCs were dead and how mobile devices were things of the future. But in 2017, there are just so many great Ultrabooks to choose from, it seems crazy that people were even thinking that at all. Hey, what's up everyone, CTN Technology News here, and in this video, I'm rounding up the very best Ultrabooks you can buy right now, so let's just go ahead and get started. So coming in at number 5 on this list is the Acer Swift 7, which is a really thin and light laptop that only comes with a couple of trade-offs. This sports a Core i5 processor from Intel's 7th generation Y series lineup, so it's definitely not the most powerful, but it features a beautiful design and it has a really excellent feel. As far as graphics go, it's got the Intel HD Graphics 615, and it comes with 8GB of RAM standard, which isn't really bad for an entry-level Ultrabook. The only other downside to this laptop is the battery life. It only gets about 5 to 6 hours of battery on average, but again, when you consider how small this laptop really is, it's definitely understandable that Acer wasn't able to fit a bigger battery inside. Now, 4th place on this list goes to another really beautiful laptop. It's the HP Spectre, which is actually more powerful than the latest MacBook, and it retails for a lower price. Like the Swift 7, this is just about as thin as laptops come, and with an optional Intel Core i7 configuration to the trio of USB-C ports, it's really pretty capable and not to mention future-proof. Even if you only get it with a 1080p screen, it renders deeper blacks and brighter colors than most, and if there were ever such thing as a MacBook killer, it would definitely be called the HP Spectre. But when it comes to thin, light, and powerful laptops, one laptop that really can't be beat is the Razer Blade Stealth. Now when you think of Razer, you probably will immediately think of gaming, and while a case can be made for the Razer Blade Stealth as a gaming notebook, the lack of a discrete GPU suggests otherwise. But when you pair this laptop with a Razer Core external graphics card, the Blade Stealth goes from powerful to unparalleled. On the upside, even without it, this laptop is capable of much more than meets the eye. This has got Intel's latest Kaby Lake CPU architecture, so it's not only more powerful than its predecessor, but it's also more resilient. The battery lasts an overwhelming 5 hours and 44 minutes, and it's a good thing too because the power brick required to charge the Razer Blade Stealth is pretty big. Nevertheless though, the Razer Blade Stealth's really colourful display and greatly improved battery life definitely make it worth its price, because you could do a lot worse for around $1,000. If you're wanting a more hybrid laptop though, you should definitely consider the 2nd place Ultrabook on this list, which in my opinion is the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1. Look, the Dell XPS 13 was already a really incredible laptop, and taking that laptop, adding a 360-degree hinge, making it thinner and lighter while keeping the entry price just under the $1,000 mark is really a pretty impressive feat. One of the most impressive things about the original Dell XPS 13 was the fact that the display stretched from one end of the lid to the other, but now as other laptop makers are beginning to catch up to Dell in terms of performance, the Dell XPS 13 is upping the ante yet again by making it a true hybrid device. This is probably more like a full-time laptop and a part-time tablet, but all the same though, it's really cool that you do have the option to turn this into like a really big touchscreen PC. Despite a few trade-offs in ports and processing power, this slimmer hybrid version of the XPS 13 is really an excellent choice for you to consider in 2017. But with that said, that brings me down to my 1st place choice, which in my opinion is hands down the Microsoft Surface Book. The original Surface Book set the bar as one of the world's most powerful and thinnest Windows 10 PCs, as well as just being a really excellent laptop, and that's all thanks to its ability to swap between being a really terrific notebook and a tablet. The updated model of the Surface Book takes it even further though, with an updated battery life, an incredible Pixel Sense display, and then also an improved stat line. With all the power of an Intel Skylake processor and a discrete NVIDIA GPU, this machine outpaces almost every other Ultrabook to date. The only thing users might find slightly annoying is how it's heavier and bigger than most other 13-inch laptops, thanks to its 3:2 aspect ratio and 13.5-inch screen, but again, these can be more positive sides when you consider it's really good for web browsing, and it allows for a really seamless tablet separation. But with that said though, give me your opinions on your favourite Ultrabooks in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of these laptops and if you'll be considering getting one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and with that said, I will see you next time.